So something the main character didn't know until he had his conversation with the Queen Dogra, which was something I forgot to talk about, was that the male lead broke off his own engagement with his ex-fiance. He broke it off after the events at the fortress that caused the main character's past self's death. He broke off the engagement. Go man. Like, he didn't even want the engagement in the get-go. He only got pursued by the main character to take the engagement when he didn't want it. Remember, he didn't want the engagement. He fought against his mother and fought against the main character. He tried fighting against the main character, but the main character pleaded with him, and having also his mom in his ear, he finally just agreed. And once he didn't have everyone pursuing him to be in an engagement with a woman he didn't want, he broke off the engagement. The main character has to take his studies as a royal bride, a royal spouse, and he's getting his studies and lessons from the queen, and they're having like sweet moments together. They're getting along. I absolutely adore it for him. Now, he's not given a lot of work because, again, of his health, because, again, he has a weak constitution and he can't be forced to do much work. But I am so happy that he's gaining a relationship with the queen. Also, the main character's eldest brother's wife, his sister-in-law, she comes from the main palace to their home in this royal capital because she is pregnant, and she's supposed to go back to her family home at the end of her pregnancy because it would be safer there, because again, war is about to happen. They don't need her at the main household because it would be dangerous for her, especially when she's carrying the future child of their family. They don't care if it's a boy or a girl, it's still the family's future child. They need her to be safe, so they sent her back before the actual time she was supposed to be sent back to go back to her family home. But yeah, it is super sweet. She's being pampered, adored upon by everybody because, again, she is carrying the child of their family. Like, she is being treated like literal royalty by everyone, and I think that is so sweet. So they're going to wait until after the war with a foreign country before they accuse the male lead's uncle of his crimes. They're going to wait afterwards because they don't want him to get suspicious and wary and destroy all evidence they have against him as a traitor to their country and working with a foreign country. They're going to wait afterwards. And the male lead also plans to use his ability to get into the area where the captured miners and blacksmiths are being kept. I thought they were sent to the foreign country, the enemy country, but no, they're not sent to the enemy country. They were sent to a smaller area under their country's power and kept in hidden and being forced to work. But yes, the Mali knows where they are, and he's going to go capture them, get them back and save them. And he's going to, do in bouts because he can take 12 people at a time from one location to the next. So the main character gets kidnapped. I am not kidding. He gets literally kidnapped in his own home. So the person who had the same ability as the male lead, the, jumper, the leaper, he was a merchant, and he used his ability as a merchant to get close to the main character's sister-in-law because she's been doing a lot of shopping for her future baby and buying stuff for her husband and sending it to the main homestead as gifts to calm herself because she's wary. She's very pregnant, and her husband is literally fighting in a war, so she's literally terrified for him. She is terrified for him and terrified for her child, and its only way to calm herself is by shopping for her baby and for her husband. And this leaper uses that to his advantage to get close to her and get into their home because he needs the location. He needs to be used to the location to be able to jump to the location. I am not kidding. And he uses this to his advantage to kidnap the main character, but he wasn't planning just to kidnap the main character. He full-on planned to kidnap the main character's sister-in-law with them. So he planned to literally kidnap the main character, his sister-in-law, and his future nephew or niece. This is how sick this person is. After the main character is kidnapped, he's brought to the fortress that, was taken down 18 years ago. That's, the same fortress that the past self died protecting and regaining back into his country's hands. Yes, the same fortress the main character is taken to, and this fortress is now under the hands of the enemy country. Not great. The main character is also told that his payment to help get the Imani country to help them. Basically, the male lead's uncle's going to sell the main character to the head general of the Imani country, and the main character is going to become the head general's plaything. I was utterly disgusted. I was ready to throw hands. I was ready to throw hands with a motherfucker. Like, I wanted to get into this book. Can men not learn in this book not to lay hands on the main character? Why every time a new guy has appeared, he lays his freaking filthy, nasty hands on the main character? It pisses me the hell off. Like, do these men not know the word no at all? Like, the word no exists. Touching someone without their permission exists. Like, I hate this. I really do. Also, the male lead knows the main character has been captured. Basically, when the main character got captured, he called out to the male lead, and the male lead heard his voice, so he, leaped to the main character's family home, only to find out the main character had been captured. And he was just seconds too late to arrive to stop the main character from being captured. And I'm like, you know what? That kind of annoys me. The main character knows that if he calls out his husband's name, his husband will appear, but he never calls out until it's too late, or he never does call out. And I'm like, call it out. It literally gets him there, but you always wait until it's too late for him to arrive to save you. Like,